Let's clean and plant some baby aloes. Baby aloes are called pups. But if you need to replant, you can take them away from the mother plant and just put them somewhere and just water them. These have been out for maybe 2 months, just laying in a basket, and I would just throw water on them. So you see how they wait for you. They wait until you're ready, until you have time to take care of them. They'll wait. And today's the day that I'm going to take care of them. It's been almost 2 months, and they last a very long time out of the dirt wherever you put them for a while. I did not have them in the sun. You can trim some of the roots. It's okay. Nothing will happen. Even this one, like they've been out for like 2 months, maybe more. I can clip that so I can see the green. Okay, and let's plant this one. And when we water them, we can rinse them out. The water will wash them out. We just put a little bit of dirt. This is just dirt from the garden, but of course you can see that it has a lot of dry leaf, a lot of the sand has bits and pieces of leaf and brush and all kinds of stuff, so that's good. And since these are kind of long and this pot's kind of short, I'm going to put them way in the bottom and then put the dirt around them. You see how this has a lot of leaves, a lot of decomposing elements, so that's good. And also aloe is very forgiving. It doesn't need the best soil, or for you to buy things that you would need to add to it. Hey, look, there's a little peach seed. I'll just throw that in there. If it grows, it grows. And then you'll put them all together and water it. And there's your first one. Just have your dirt ready. Have your aloes cleaned. Or clean them one at a time. I like to clean them one at a time because I'm not in a hurry. I'm just taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm not going anywhere right now. So, and even all these bits and pieces, you can put them in your pot. Put like leaves on the bottom if you want. And this one's ready. This one's kind of slanted, but you can plant it up and it will grow up. Even if this is curved, just plant it like this. Throw your dirt on it. Make it cozy. Sometimes if I have any, I'll squeeze some purslane in here, which I probably will because they like to have friends over all the time. And I have a lot of parsley, and I would put some parsley here. Something that would help it right here at the root. Like it's been really, really hot. And as soon as the parsley gets leaves, it won't burn like this part. And like this ended up in a corner, I have room here for something else. And I think ideally I would like purslane here. If I put another aloe and they grow, it's gonna be too the pot's gonna be too small for two of them. So this is good. Then we have our third one. When you see anything like this, you can just pull it out like this, dry. Here, pull them out all the way down if you can. Throw them in the pot. Can be composted. Will be in the bottom. Okay, and then trim off some of the roots. And there we go. And this is also a little bit curved. Just plant it up right here. Put your dirt in. And there we go. And then you just give it a water. Ow, spina. And then plant here. You can plant some basil here too. Some basil. Some, well, that's what I would plant. Look, there's just a half of a peach pit. I'll leave it in there to compost. And there you go. And that's what you do. You have your third one there. And then we'll do another one. Have this one here. It's kind of big. We'll just trim some of those roots, which are compostable. Take off what you can. And here we have a pot. Put it in there. Stand it up. Stand it up here, and we'll put your dirt in there. There we go. So each of them can have their own little home, and they'll do really good. When you need to transplant, when they get really big and crowded in that little pot, all you gotta do is pull it out. Just pull it out and put it in another pot, a bigger pot. And you can see all this soil is really sand. That's what I have. So it's very good draining soil. So to start off, I have sand, which is really awesome. And aloes love sandy soil. And we have 4 already. And of course, they're all different. So here we have this one here. And this one, we'll take this off, or just cut it off. And this has been for like 2 months just waiting for me, so I'll just cut a little bit here. There. So we'll put that in there, and we'll get some leaves on the bottom if you have a lot of leaves. Little twigs. Okay, and then we're gonna put your little aloe in here. And there you go. And now all of them are gonna have their own little home. They'll do really good. Okay. Like these, I'll leave them in partial sun. I'm not gonna put them in the sun, especially right now. It's August, the end of August, 24 maybe. But it's super hot. We still have very hot weather. So I'm not going to put them in straight out in the sun. Okay. And then we have this. Let's clean these. This one we just have to clip a little bit here, and it's ready. This one, you take that off. Take that off. This one, you could cut this long root off. Root off, not root off. We'll cut this. This one, we'll just cut it. There we go. We'll put that at the bottom of the pot. those leaves. There we go. And then here, I'll save all these for the bottom of your pots. All the little scrappies. Save them for the bottom of your pots. Okay, that too. Trim some of the root. And we'll rinse this off when we put it in the plant when we water them. Right there. I think I only had 10 or 12 of these. This size. The other sizes I have like 40. There we go. Always be careful because there could be spiders in here or some kind of bugs and you get bitten. And here's this other one. These are like these because I've had them for like a couple of months waiting for me. This one's dry already. Just be careful. And these are babies and they waited. Imagine the big ones, they'll last a month, up to 6 months waiting for you. The larger ones. I think I pinched that one. You see how these really dry here? The sections start drying up here. Section. That's 3 sections, so I'll cut here. There we go. And so we have this last pot right here. It's not the last pot. All the little twiggies you can put in the bottom. Any little twigs you'll find. Pieces of hair. There. All sorts of leaves. You put that in there. Okay, then which one should we do? We should do this big one. We'll do this one. Put it right there. And just put your soil around it. And there we go. And that's good. That's really good. Now we just put some water on them, and then as time goes by, you can put more. If you make your own tea from other leaves, plants, you can pour them in here, and you have more nutrients, fresher nutrients. Look how pretty it is. These are very beautiful, and these are edible. These are babies of their spotty when they're little. I call them freckles, and then they lose their freckles when they're big. And then you can eat them when they're big. You can start taking off the when they're this big, you can start cut them on the bottom, leave this white, so when you're gonna cut it off the plant, go right to the edge down so you can get this part, and they'll just have a little slit here so the yellow tart liquid can drain down. 24 hours, leave them standing, and it drains, and then it heals, and then you have about a week or two to open it and consume it. Just peel it. I'm going to show you how to peel it later. Peel it and first wash it and then cut this off. All this does have a lot of gel when you cut this off, so don't throw that part away. Just take off this, of course, the brown edging, and then chop up the little pieces and put them in water so you can rinse your hair with aloe or with some little soap nut liquid and the aloe gel. You can wash your hair with that. And then do the same with the 3, then peel it, and then the gel you can cut into little pieces, put it in a mason jar with a little lemon juice and salt, and it is so good. That's how I like it. So if you want to try that, you can do that. Oh, and you can stick a little basil in there. We'll do it in a while so you can see how we do it. I've had this for 2 days already draining, so it doesn't have any of the yellow. So this is what you get when this grows. And it's also, of course, if you have scrapes or cuts, sunburn, stuff like that, you can cut a piece, take off the edges, and just rub it on your skin wherever it hurts, where you cut yourself or where you burn yourself, little scrapes, or for your kids. So there's my video. Look at the little, they're already, these are the medium ones. And these were the small ones. I did these before. It's a smaller pot. And then you can move them to a pot that's bigger than this, or go step by step, however you like. But if you don't have time, they'll start. If you don't have time and it takes you a while to replant, they'll just start growing from the bottom. They'll start growing. They'll wait for you, but eventually you will have to do something, because it will grow really big, take over, pop up, pop. This little pot is really thin, and then they have to have their babies, so they need more space for their baby. When these babies have their own babies, they need their space. You see, this one's already a little bit drying up since I had them so long out waiting to be replanted. So like that part, I would cut it so it can heal. There. Okay. There's a button in here. Okay, that will be it. I'll replant the rest, but this is what you do. The smaller ones and medium ones, and if you have bigger pots, the bigger ones. Up to the biggest ones that up to a bigger pot like this one was also a baby still, because I hadn't taken it from its mama, so it was like a big baby. They're like teenagers already. I mean, they gotta move. So these we'll just trim here, the same thing, and put in a bigger pot than this one. Okay, so this will be the next step. These are the bigger ones. I divided the smaller and bigger, and then bigger, and then some of the biggest ones. So thank you for watching, and we'll check on how we're going to rinse this off, peel them, and drink them up. All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video.